Let's go to Erie, Pennsylvania. DJ is on the line. DJ, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, thanks for taking my phone call.
You bet. How can I help?
So I recently graduated in August with my master's of social work, and the next step is to get my license. And we're moving to Florida in a few months for my husband's job.
Mm-hmm.
And in Florida, I have to practice under someone that has their license for 2 years before I can sit for my exam.
Okay.
And there are a few jobs that will allow me to practice without my license, but they're competitive. So with me just graduating, I didn't know if you had advice because I don't have that much experience and stuff like that.
So you're saying that the couple of places that that allow you to kind of step in right now with the social worker degree, you're saying they're very, very competitive, meaning a lot of people going for it?
Yes.
Well, why not? Why not go for it? What's the worst that happens?
I want to go for it, but I just don't have. I just graduated in August with my master, so I don't have
it doesn't
much
matter.
Experience. Probably
doesn't matter. Go for it anyway.
Okay.
Now, I think you temper your expectations, right? And I think you have. I mean, your response to me, almost you've tempered your expectations too much. So the way I would flip that is I would go, what do we have to lose, DJ? We have zero to lose. We go in with low expectations, but we give it a rip. I mean, get after it. Because I'm going to tell you what I think. Do I think experience matters? Yeah, I do think that experience matters more than classroom teaching. No question about it. Mm-hmm. But I also know that relationships and enthusiasm really matter too. And I know that you don't have a lot of relationships in Florida. Maybe you do. I don't know. Do you guys have any family or any friends down there where you're going?
No.
Yeah. So you got a couple things stacked against you. But why not go for it anyway? Everybody thought David was a lunatic. But Malcolm Gladwell, one of the great thinkers of our world. So whether you believe in the Bible or not, we know that David was an actual historical character, real person, really did defeat Goliath. Malcolm Gladwell wrote an extensive book. In fact, it sits on my shelf. And the reason I've got it on my shelf behind me is because I love it so much. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you know this, but Gladwell wrote a book on it. Basically did all this research. And while everybody thought that David, this small kid, was kind of a nut and a zealot for taking on Goliath with his slingshot, the fact of the matter is he basically entered a sword fight with a 9mm gun. That's effectively what the slingshot was back then. Mm-hmm. You ever thought about it that way before?
No, I've not.
Yeah, I'm not saying that David didn't have faith, and I'm not knocking the old Bible story. What I'm simply saying is David went into that and he went, I feel pretty good about this. This guy's 9 feet tall, weighs 500 pounds. He's going to try to throw a spear at me. I'm a pretty quick little dude, and I got 5 bullets in my gun, and I'm going to whack this guy. I'm taking him down.
Yeah, I think I need to get more into that mindset because I'm just kind of intimidated.
Yeah, I get it. By the way, it's okay to be intimidated, but we got to look at it and go, what do we have to lose? This doesn't affect you. One iota. It doesn't hurt your career if you apply for those couple places and they go, hey, sorry, DJ, thank you. We're going to go with somebody who has more experience. Great. That's kind of what we expected. But why not give it a shot? Do you know, here's another little story for your mindset and for the rest of our audience, because I think more people than DJ need to hear this. There's a great book that is written on the power of the underdog, and it's all this research. And basically what they found, DJ, is that the reason why these sports teams that are the huge underdogs do these shocking upsets, whatever sport it is, how does the underdog that, like, everybody, the experts, even, everybody's kind of like, there's no way they could beat this team. And they pull off these stunning upsets. And the reason is they did all this research on it. It's because the underdog goes in with zero pressure because everybody expects them to lose. So they go in and they go, everybody else expects us to lose. We're going to give it everything we got, knowing that if we lose, it's what everybody has expected. And so let's give it a shot. And they hang in there and they play with this unbelievable confidence and zero pressure. And then guess what happens? A little bit into the contest, DJ, they're starting to make headway and they're showing a real nice effort. And the team that everybody's expecting to clobber them starts to feel the pressure. And so the pressure is what ends up becoming their ally. you're going to be up against some people who are going after this thing with massive pressure because they got all the experience, they got all the qualifications, and here comes DJ, fresh out of college, just a degree. Why not go for it? So,
thank you. I needed to hear that.
Listen, you have nothing to lose. Try to find some connections. I'm going to give you what I believe is the difference maker. Okay? My gift, I'm going to give you my #1 best-selling book written on this very issue, The Proximity Principle.
Thank you.
Okay? And listen to me. This is the way to make connections down in Florida. This is the way to make your resume stand out. Okay? This is the way to beat the odds. It's called The Proximity Principle. And I want you to read it, and I want you to do what I write about, okay?
Okay.
And then
you so
you know
much.
what else I'm going to do for you because you need the juice? You listen, you need to visit burstoralcare.com. I endorse
Can you say
this.
that again?
Burstoralcare.com. It's BURST oralcare.com. Okay?
Okay.
This is the toothbrush that I use. It's got charcoal bristles and it's super soft and you won't believe what it'll do to your teeth in about a week. You just won't even believe it.
Okay.
All right? And then
Will
a
this
little
help
tip.
me get a job?
It's going to help you smile bigger in the interview. So there you go.
Okay.
How about that? And just listen, when you go there, you need to use the code KEN, K-E-N. Now, you don't have to do this. I'm just recommending it to you. I'm going to give you a super exciting smile. How about that?
Okay.
Now,
all right.
That's up to
Can't
you.
beat that.
But stay on the line, and you're going to give Madison which format you want of the book, the audio book, the ebook, or the hard copy, whatever you want.